Hello and welcome. I'm on a desktop HP All-in-One, and I'm going to be showing you, not only how to turn on your parental controls to keep your kids safe and on, certain videos that are age appropriate and really just for kids. That way they're not exposed to profanities, vulgarities, and all sorts of stuff. Believe it or not, just because it's got their favorite character on it does not mean that, it doesn't have any profanities, because I've seen a lot of videos that my son's clicked on that actually has a bunch of profanities in it, and it looks looks cartoon can be, but it's still not okay for kids because it's hidden through there, and I don't know who in their right mind would put that on there, but just because it's got the cartoon doesn't mean it's G-rated. Alright, now we're going to go over here to the side, and we're going to click the little squares. We're going to click on YouTube for Kids.
What are you doing?
Okay. Now, for this is just pretty much telling you about the app in case your kid has a tablet, iPad, or any sorts of things. Whether you got an old phone that you would like, your kids to have, such as mine. He's got a phone that does not have time on it, but can use Wi-Fi. It doesn't have any room for downloads or anything. You can just get on the internet, which is pretty good. And I also have parental controls on the phone. But yes, YouTube does have its own app for kids that's already screened and ready to go. Okay, it's also a safer online experience for kids. And like I said, they go ahead and filter all of them to make sure there's no profanities, no vulgarities, no, nothing to do with sexual, just age appropriate stuff, and your kids will like it. It's easy for them to use. Everything these days is built for just about all age groups. It's not like when it first came out, where only one section of people was able to use something. It's pretty easy to figure out. All right, now we're going to go ahead and go to the you have to click watch on the web if you aren't on a device that can download. My device can download, it's just I'd rather not, because I can just click on youtubekids.com. That's the URL for it. So now look, it says get a parent to set up YouTube Kids. Okay, now that is pretty neat and forthcoming, because YouTube itself, you don't really need a proxy. It's already got security screening tools to help. So to continue, please enter the correct answer. 4 times 7, which is 28. And it's questions that YouTube set up. It's not something I click ahead of time. Okay. Important privacy information about YouTube Kids. It pretty much goes over, that you don't need to download anything special. You don't need to create any extra accounts. You don't have to have a Google account for the app to work. It tells you about the information they collect. It's not no personal information from your kids. It's just, it's more of a broad spectrum as far as what do most kids like to watch. So, some videos are going to be popular than others. They want to know what kind. That way, maybe they could help get more videos on there for your kids. Okay, now talks about consent and legal reasons, such as I'm sure copyright laws. Pretty much I'd say for the select few people that like to put profanities in videos, trying to sneak those on there and all that, because this is pretty much a separate thing altogether for just for kids, which it's a great thing. So I clicked I agree, and I can click whether I'm ages 4 and under, ages 5 to 7, or ages 8 to 12. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and click 5 to 7. Okay. Younger. Content recommended for kids ages 5 to 7, which is pretty neat. It's already got Ryan on here, stuff about dolphins, Dogcraft. I'm sure there's Paw Patrol somewhere. Search results are limited to content recommended for kids 7 and under. You can also turn the search off for those kids that do know how to, you know, type, write, or anything of that sort. I'm going to go ahead and turn the search off. Well, you know what? I'm going to leave it on for a minute. That way I can test it out just to see how effective it is. Parent feature tour. So it pretty much shows you how to use this website. And like I said, it's not the same as YouTube. It's got its own separate URL. You know, it's different. So okay, we're gonna click done. Let's see what pops up. Like I said, it looks like it does. It even has Tom and Jerry, Gingerbread Man, Curious George, Dirty Paw Patrol, Woody Woodpecker. Okay. I love the fact that it's got Tom and Jerry on there because that was a favorite when I was growing up. Okay, it's even got music on here, kid-friendly music. Let's see. It's got Sesame Street. It's even got the ABCs, these two crazy guys. Alright, now you can even click Explore, which I'm going to click Try again to see what happens. Oh, so it puts you right back. Okay. Now, if I type in, so I'm going to go ahead and just type in M&M. Now, let's see. Oh, okay. Alright. Now, we're going to type in so like I said, it filters everything out. It's not going to show anything that kids are not supposed to see. That's the great thing about this spectrum of YouTube is, you know, there's something for everybody, and that's what really matters. Okay, because we all have kids, and we're all worried about, you know, what your kids is going to be on. It's a scary thing because, you know, they can learn all kinds of things, you know, good and bad. So it's definitely, you know, awesome for YouTube to have this. That way you're not, if you leave your kids with someone else, you can, you know, say, instead of saying, you know, don't let him watch anything with profanity or swearing or R-rated or even PG-13 if they're not 13, you can just say, hey, YouTubeKids.com is the only website he's allowed to be on. And that you don't have to go any further than that, which is awesome. You know, it does come in handy. Okay, so, yeah, let's see. You can watch it again. Okay, we're going to click back and see what. Okay, let's see what else is on here. Like I said, you can do a special, so I'm sure there's more on here, such as music. It's even got a, let's see. It's got that Baby Shark song, which is crazy annoying, but I guess kids like it. Okay. Now, if you could get your kids into great classical music masterpieces, that would be awesome. I'm sure it would help them in the long run. That's something. Okay. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and sign off, but I just wanted to give a tour of, you know, YouTubeKids.com. I don't own the site, or that's completely different board of directors, but I just wanted to go over, you know, if you do have kids, that way you're not constantly worried about what they're clicking on or what they're downloading, or, you know, you can just use this website and go on about your day worry-free.